Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testosterone, testicular cancer, test of the Dubavilles. Have you ever seen that Party Monster?
Yeah.
You seen Party Monster?
Oh,
I read the book.
I have it on VHS.
Yeah, I read that book, Disco Bloodbath.
Uh-huh.
It's a good book. Yeah, Disco Bloodbath.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. James St. James.
Oh, yes. So good.
And,
okay.
how many boards would the Mongols hoard if the Mongol hordes got bored? See, I can't even enunciate. How am I going to do this?
Oh, you'll be fine.
Is it rolling? Let's see.
Is it rolling?
It's rolling.
All right, turn it around.
Okay, it's rolling. It is rolling, isn't it?
Yes, it is rolling.
Okay.
Yes, you're good.
I think I'm going to do them all out of order from what I intended to do.
Okay.
Right. Oh, that's fine.
Okay. Okay.
So we'll start with the end, and then we'll go to the beginning. When I was back there in seminary school, there was a person there who put forth the proposition that you can petition the Lord with prayer. Petition the Lord with prayer. Petition the Lord with prayer. You cannot petition the Lord with prayer. I know there's a baby next door. Shh, it's like 2 a.m, and there's a baby next door. Oh, now I need to wet my whistle. Can you give me sanctuary? I must find a place to hide, a place for me to hide. Can you find me soft asylum? I can't make it anymore. See what I mean about smoking?
Yeah.
The man is at the door. Peppermint mini skirts, chocolate candy, champion sacks, and a girl named Sandy. There's only 4 ways to get unraveled. One is to sleep and the other is travel. One is a bandit up in the hills. One is to love your neighbor till his wife gets home. Catacombs, nursery bones, winter women, growing stones, carrying babies to the river, streets and shoes, avenues, leather riders selling news. The monk bought lunch. Yeah, he bought a little. Yes, he did. This is the best part of the trip. This is the trip, the best part. I really like. What'd he say? Pretty good, huh? Yeah, proud to be a part of this number. This poem is actually all Dadaism, which is absurdism.
I know it, isn't it, though?
Yeah, he goes da, and it's Dadaism, which is absurdity.
Yeah, because you know who Dada Boy is, don't you?
Dada Boy?
Yeah. That's that poem that Keith did, or the comic book.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah. Keith, was it Dada Boy?
Dada Boy. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize the connection. Okay, where was I? Where was I? I was at.
I don't know.
Successful hills are here to stay. Everything must be this way. Gentle street where people play. Welcome to the soft parade.
Oh,
All the lives we sweat and save, building for a shallow grave. Must be something else we say, somehow to defend this place. Everything must be this way. Everything must be this way. The soft parade has now begun. Listen to the engines hum. People out to have some fun. A cobra on my left, leopard on my right. Dear woman in a silk dress. Girls with beads around the necks. Kiss the hunter of the green vest who has wrestled before with lions in the night. Out of sight. In the night, out of sight. The lights are getting brighter. The radio is moaning, calling to the dogs. There are still a few animals left out in the yard, but it's getting harder to describe. Sailors to the underfed. Tropic corridor, tropic treasure. What got us this far to this mild equator? We need someone or something new, something else to get us through, 'cause it's getting harder. Calling on the dogs, calling on the dogs, calling all the dogs, calling in the dogs, calling all the dogs, calling on the gods. You gotta meet, slay a few animals at the crossroads in the yard, 'cause it's getting harder.
I'm deciding what I'm doing.
You're good.
Oh no, well, I'm just deciding what I'm doing.
Right, right.
Yeah, because
To describe.
Yes, it's hard to do without.
Tropic corridor, tropic treasure. What god is this brought to this mild equator? We need someone or something new, something else to get us through, 'cause it's getting harder. We're going great, yeah, at the edge of town. Better bring your gun. We'll ride and have some fun. When all else fails, we can whip the horse's eyes and make them sleep and cry. Okay, I need to wet my whistle.
I was trying to look at where, if you were to part your hair, if it were to go, what side.
It kind of falls on this side and then on this side.
Okay, because I was thinking it looks better.
Oh.
I like it better going this way. It looks better going this way than.
Do your thing.
Than that. Yeah. Well, then again, because yeah. All right, I'm gonna make it so I can do whatever it wants, but yeah, because I have a whole. You're gonna be a poet. You're gonna look like a poet.
I'm gonna look like a poet.
Yeah.
Ready for my close-up.
Right.
Never talk back to your mom and dad when you were mad. Never talk back to your mom and dad when you were mad. Never throw a tantrum on the floor. Never shout at them and slam the door. Never be rude and disrespectful. Never break rules and get forgetful, 'cause that's how you get grounded. Never cheat off some other kid's test for in school. Never cheat off some other kid's test for in school. Never get the answer from a friend. Never sneak a note written on your hand. Never let your eyes begin to wander from your paper to another, 'cause that's how you get sent to the principal. Never take cough syrup, mix it up with iodine, a lie. Never take cough syrup, mix it up with iodine, a lie. Never take the strike pads off a matchbook, go to a hardware store, and then look near paint thinners for muriatic acid to go bring a pot into a rapid boiler, get hydrogen peroxide to go to a farming store, and then buy pH strips and PVC pipes, fuel tanks that make outdoor grills like, 'cause that's how you make crystal meth. Well, I ain't sure, but I've been told these baking cakes side our souls, stayed awake, took a nap, got myself my bottles back, I'm breaking them out on the street, walk around my own bare feet, I do not need you to tell me that I'm not a cat. We caught a ride, he caught some air, he's never gonna cut his hair, takes more time to make fake, wish now swam down in the lake and washed the dirt off our intentions, prattle on about bad inventions. I came as ice, I came as a whore, came as a vice that came too short. I came as gold, I came as crap, I came clean, and I came as a rat. Takes a long time, but God dies too, not before he'll stick it to you. I don't know, but I've been told you'll never die and you'll never grow old. Came as a call, came as flat, I came too soon, so I came back. Came as flowers, I came as nice, came as dirt, and I came as its price. Takes a long time, but God dies too, not before he'll stick it to you. I don't know, but I've been told you'll never die and you'll never grow old. I want a diamond, I really do. I think that you should give me one. Then you can prove your love is true and that the gift giving has just begun. I want that diamond, I want that thing. A tennis brace, a letter ring. It better shine, it better cut. Oh, I know it is expensive, but what other way can you make 4 months of your measly salary last a lifetime? What other thing have I ever asked you for besides? The ability to read my mind, and I didn't get that either yet. I want that diamond. I want it so. All of my irritating friends will know that I have worth. Not only that, but that you love me even though I'm fat. I want it and I want it now. I'll say it once, I don't care how you get it. You can rob a store. There just is nothing I want more than diamond jewelry for me, and I'll talk louder so you see how very much it means to me. Even some little stud earrings.
Oh, please. Oh,
give me the goddamn diamond!
please, oh, please, oh, please. What's that from?
That's Rasputina again.
Okay. I was like, okay, that's a woman.
yeah. Okay, let's see.
Got to give you a nice mullet.
I think I'll do, This Maggie McGill, she lived on a hill. Her daddy got drunk and left her no will, so she went down to Tangy Town. People down there really like to get it on. So if you're sad and you're feeling blue, go out and buy a brand new pair of shoes and you go down to Tangy Town.
It's got really good pictures.
People down there really like to get it on. Illegitimate son of a rock and roll star. Illegitimate son of a rock and roll star. Mommy met dad in the back of a rock and roll car. Yeah, well, I'm an old blues man, and I think that you understand. I've been singing the blues ever since the world began. Little Maggie McGill. Come on, Maggie McGill, singing the blues ever since the world began. I have a secret to tell from my electrical well. It's a simple message and I'm leaving out the whistles and bells. So the room must listen to me, filibuster vigilantly. My name is Blue Canary, one note spelled Lite. My story's infinite, like the London Symphony, it doesn't rest. Blue Canary in the alley by the light switch, who watches over you. Make a little birdhouse in your soul, not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. I'm your only friend, I'm not your only friend, but I'm a little glowing friend, but really I'm not actually your friend, but I am. There's a picture opposite me of my primitive ancestry, which stood on rocky shores and kept the beaches shipwreck free. Though I respect that a lot, I'd be fired if that were my job. After killing Jason off and countless screaming Argonauts, bluebird of friendliness, like guardian angel sits always near. Blue canary in the alley by the light switch, who watches over you. Make a little birdhouse in your soul, not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. While you're at it, leave the nightlight on inside the birdhouse in your soul. That was my daughter's song.
Yes, I know. I love it.
I'm going to grab water.
Your hair looks so punk rock.
Many a hand has scaled the grand old face of the plateau. Some belong to strangers, some to folks you know. Holy ghosts and talk show hosts, a planet in the sand. Beautify the foothills, shake the many hands. Nothing on top but a bucket and a mop and an illustrated book about birds. Seen a lot up there, but don't be scared. Who needs action when you got words? Finish with the mop, then you can stop and look at what you've done. The plateau's clean, no dirt to be seen, and the work, it was fun. Nothing on top but a bucket and a mop and an illustrated book about birds. Seen a lot up there, but don't be scared. Who needs action when you got words? Many a hands began to scan around for the next plateau. Some say it was Greenland, some say Mexico. Others decided it was nowhere except for where they stood. Those were all just guesses, wouldn't help you if they could. Against the law to talk about the rocket in the park, I send it off to be examined by a scientific team on the moon, on the moon, on the moon, on the moon. I organize a council where the price goes unannounced until there's in the trees a city, just some leaves, we left it pretty long ago. Long ago, long ago, long ago. Oh, I have half a mind that's cracked and breaking. It's recommended as great for tasting. Spit in the face of the tried and true one. These are things that I'm gonna do. I make no friends, I got no spark. In my defense, I take apart what's put together easily. This is all true, I'll make it be. My cave is lit with dying lights. I climb the stairs and catch the sights of all the people far below. I've heard of them, they think they know. I make no friends, I got no spark. In my defense, I take apart what's put together easily. This is all true, I'll make it be. Every day, like Jesus, he's not up there, he can't see us maybe. Eyes uplifted slowly, for effect, the land below me's far away. Far away. Celebration of the Lizard. Lions in the street and roaming, dogs in heat, rabid, foaming. A beast caged in the heart of the city. Body of his mother rotting in the summer ground, he fled the town. He went down south and crossed the border, left the chaos and disorder back there over his shoulder. One morning he awoke in a green hotel with a strange creature groaning beside him. Sweat oozed from its shiny skin.
Oh.
Is everybody in? The ceremony is about to begin. Wake up! You can't remember where it was. Had this dream stopped? The snake was pale gold, glazed and shrunken. We were afraid to touch it. The sheets were hot, dead prisms. And she was beside me. Old, she's no, young, her dark red hair, the white, soft skin. Now run to the mirror in the bathroom. Look, she's coming in here. I can't live through each slow century of her moving. I let my cheeks slide down the cool, smooth tile. Feel the good, cold, stinging blood, the smooth, hissing snakes of rain. Once I had a little game. I like to crawl back in my brain. I think you know the game I mean. I mean the game called Go Insane. Now you should try this little game. Just close your eye, forget your name, forget the world, forget the people, and we'll erect a different steeple. This little game is fun to do. Just close your eyes, no way to lose. And I'm right here, I'm going to release control. We're breaking through way back deep into the brain, way back past around our pain, back where there's never any rain. And the rain falls gently on the town and over the heads of all of us, and in the labyrinth of streams beneath, the quiet, unearthly presence of nervous hill dwellers in the gentle hills around. Each house repeats the mold. Windows roll. A beast car locked in against morning, all now sleeping. Rugs silent, mirrors vacant, and dust lying under the beds of lawful couples wound in sheets, and daughters smug with semen, eyes in their nipples. Wait.
Semen?
Semen?
You mean...
There's been a slaughter here. Don't stop to speak or look around. Your gloves and fan are on the ground. You mean sailors?
Yes.
We're getting out of town. We're going on the run. And you're the one I want to come. Not to touch the earth, not to see the sun. Nothing left to do but run, run, run. Let's run. Let's run. House upon the hill, moon is lying still, shadows of the trees, witnessing the wild breeze. Come on, baby, run with me. Run with me, run with me, run with me, let's run. The mansion is warm at the top of the hill. Rich are the rooms and the comforts there. Red are the arms of luxuriant chairs, and you won't know a thing till you get inside. Dead president's corpse in the driver's car. The engine runs on glue and tar. Come on along, not going very far. To the east to meet the Tsar. Run with me, run with me, run with me, let's run. Some outlaws live by the side of a lake. The minister's daughter's in love with a snake who lives in a well by the side of the road. Wake up, girl, we're almost home. We should see the gates by morning. We should be inside by evening. Sun, sun, sun. Burn, burn, burn. Moon, moon, moon. I will get you soon, soon, soon. Let the carnival bells ring. Let the serpents sing. Let everything. I am the lizard king. I can do anything. I made the blue cars go away. I think he hallucinated, or I hallucinated that, like, I was on acid and I thought the cops were after me, and then, like, I wished them to go away and they left. And then I made the blue cars go away. And he always cut that line out of the actual performance.
Really?
I think, yeah, it's not in the actual song, but it's in the lyrics. I think he wrote it, and then he was like, I don't know about that line, you know. But I made the blue cars go away, or the experience, you know.
Right.
We came down the rivers and highways. We came down from forests and falls. We came down from Carson and Springfield. We came down from Phoenix and Thrall. And I can tell you the names of the kingdom. I can tell you the things that you know. Listening for a fistful of climbing valleys into the shade. For 7 years I dwelt in the loose palace of exile, playing strange games with the girls of the island. Now I have come again to the land of the fair and the strong and the wise. Brothers and sisters of the pale forest, children of night, who among you will run with the hunt?
I was trying to get a shot of your head.
Oh, I thought you were trying to get me to move my head.
The creative process.
Ah.
Here. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Now night arrives with her purple legion. Retire now to your tents and to your dreams. Tomorrow we enter the town of my birth. I want to be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye, Blue Monday Massacre. Parts 2, 3, and 4.
Is that a word? Massacre?
No, it is not.
I was about to say. I know that.
The sweet, pretty thing.
I'm not
A verbose person? Vocabularialist.
There you go.
The sweet, pretty things are in bed now, of course. The city fathers are trying to endorse the reincarnation of Paul Revere's horse, but the town has no need to be nervous. The ghost of Belle Star, she hands down her wits. To Jezebel the nun, she violently knits a bald wig for Jack the Ripper, who sits at the head of the Chamber of Commerce. The hysterical bride in the penny arcade, screaming she moans, "I've just been made," sends out for the doctor, who pulls down the shade and says, "My advice is to not let the boys in." Now the medicine man comes and he shuffles inside. He walks with a swagger and he says to the bride, "Stop all this weeping, swallow your pride. You will not die. It's not poison." The king of the... Wait.
Okay, listening.
I forget. I always forget this one.
It's very hard without a mirror, but
Right.
I've got it.
And it goes, "Now John the Baptist, after torturing a thief, looks up at his hero, the commander-in-chief, saying, 'Tell me, great hero, but please make it brief. Is there a hole for me to get sick in?' The commander-in-chief answers him while chasing a fly, saying, 'Death to all those who would whimper and cry.' Dropping a barbell, he points to the sky, saying, 'The sun's not yellow, it's chicken.' The king of the Philistines sends soldiers to save, puts jawbones on their tombstones and flattens the graves, puts the Pied Piper in prison and fattens the slaves and sends them out to the jungle. Gypsy Davy with a blowtorch, he burns down their camps. With his faithful slave Pedro behind him, he tramps with a fantastic collection of stamps to win friends and influence his uncle. The geometry of innocent flesh on the bone causes Galileo's math book to get thrown at Delilah, who's sitting worthlessly alone, but the tears on her cheeks are from laughter. I wish I could give Brother Bill his great thrill. I would set him in chains at the top of the hill, send out for some pillars, and Cecil B. DeMille. He could die happily ever after. Now Mulroney and Beethoven once unwrapped a bedroll. Tuba players now rehearse around the flagpole, and the National Bank at a profit sells roadmaps for the soul to the old folks' home and the college. I wish I could write you a melody so plain that could hold you, dear lady, from going insane, that could ease you and cool you and cease the pain of your useless and pointless knowledge. But I'm not there all the time, you know. Some people call it insane. Yes, they call it insane. I play Russian roulette every day, a man's sport with a bullet called live. Yeah, Mom, called live. And every time I try to go where I really want to be, it's already where I am. Because I'm already there. The kombucha mushroom people sitting around all day. Who can believe you? Who can believe you? Let your mother pray. I got a gun the other day from Santo. It's cute, it's small, fits right in my pocket. Yeah, right in my pocket. My girl, you know, she lashes out at me sometimes, so I just fucking kick her, and then, oh, baby, she's okay. Hey. People always trying to chase me down, trying to shove my head to the ground, suck up my motherfucking brains. My brain sugar. Aspartame kills. I sit.
That's bad for dogs, too.
There you go. I sit. My desolate room. No lights. No music, just anger. I killed everyone. Take me away forever. But I'm feeling better. How do I feel? What do I say? Fuck you, it all goes away. How do I feel? What do I say? Fuck you, it all goes away. How do I feel? What do I say? In the end, it all goes away. How do I feel? What do I say? In the end, it all goes away. How do I feel? What do I say? In the end, it all goes away. How do I feel? What do I say? In the end, it all goes away. How do I feel? What do I say? In the end, it all goes away. How do I feel? What do I say? In the end, it all goes away. 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 You must try to lead a good life. You must do unto others as you would have them do, so that when you die, you'll find Golden Boy peanuts waiting in the afterlife for you.
Golden Boy peanuts?
There are no Pan-Asian supermarkets down in hell, so you can't buy Golden Boy peanuts. If thine enemy oppresseth you, you must let him oppress you some more, so that When you go shopping in paradise, you'll find those magnificent peanuts from Singapore with the toiling young Chinese farmer. The eastern sun behind him smiling at you from the shelves. If we want to find eternity and happiness, well, we're gonna have to watch ourselves. No Pan-Asian supermarkets down in hell, so you can't buy Golden Boy peanuts. You must give to the March of Dimes. You must be on guard against wickedness at all times, and you'll find that your efforts have brought you great joy when your spirit is munching on that Golden Boy. No Pan-Asian supermarkets down in hell, so you can't buy Golden Boy peanuts there. But the streets of heaven are lined with shells, and there's billboards of that Golden Boy everywhere. No Pan-Asian supermarkets down in hell, so you can't buy Golden Boy peanuts. Go! I love when he says go.
Go.
Go! Go to hell. The mountain goats. You saw them, didn't you?
Yes. I'm like kind of going, hold on a minute. That's what you're singing. Okay.
Let's see. One more sip of water.
That's an excellent haircut.
Why, thank you.
It is excellent.
I mean, thank you for it.
I'm so glad you let it grow.
I took a trip down to L'America.
L'America?
To trade some beats for a pint of gold. I took a trip down to L'America to trade some beats for a pint of gold. Come on. L'America, L'America, L'America. Come on, people, don't you look so down. You know the Rain Man's coming to town. He'll change your weather, change your luck, and then he'll teach you how to find yourself. L'America. L'America, L'America, L'America. Friendly strangers came to town. All the people put them down. But the women love their ways. I'll come again some other day. Like the gentle rain. Like the gentle rain that falls. Well, that was my entire repertoire. I guess I could sing. This microphone explodes, shatter in the molds. You either dropping hits like De La O or get the fuck off the commode with the sure shot. Sure to make the bodies drop. Dropping don't copy, yo, don't call this a co-op. Terror reigns, drenching, quenching the thirst of the power dawns. That five-sided fistagon, the rotten sore on the face of Mother Earth gets bigger. The trigger's cold empty your purse. Weapons, not food, not homes, not shoes. Not need, just feed the war. Cannibal animal, walk the corner to the rubble. There used to be a library line up to the mine cemetery now. What we don't know keeps the contracts alive to move them. They don't gotta burn the books, they just remove them all. Arms warehouses fill as quick as the cells. Rally round the family, pocket full of shells. Banging this bolo tight. On the solo flight, can't fight alone. Funk the track, my verbs fly like the family stone. The pen devil set the stage for the war at home, locked without a wage. You standing in the drop zone. The clock is born, staring at an empty plate. Mama's torn hands cover a sunken face. We hungry, but them belly full. The structure is set, you'll never change it with a ballot poll. In the ruins is a network for the toxic rock. Schoolyard to precinct, suburb to project block. Bosses roll south for new flesh on the factory floor. The remains left chained to the powder war. Bear witness to the sickest shot where suckers get romantic. Ain't gonna send us camping like they did my man Fred Hampton. Still we lamping. Still clocking dirt from my sweat. A ballot's dead, so a bullet's what I get 1,000 years. They had the tools, we should be taking them. Fuck the G-Ride, I want the machines that are making them. I target straight from a room full of arm pawns. 2 off the kings on the west side of dawn. The rungs torn from the ladder. Can't reach the tomb of one God, one market, one truth, one consumer. A massive hands press on the market window. Ghosts of progress, dressed in slow death, feeding on hunger and glaring through the promise upon the food that rots slowly in the aisle. A massive nameless at the oasis that hides the graves beneath the master's hill, buried for drinking the river's water while shackled to the line at the empty well. This is the new sound, just like the old sound, just like the noose wound over the new ground. This is the new sound, just like the old sound, just like the noose wound over the burning ground. Listen to the fascists say, take hope here, war is elsewhere. You were chosen, this is God's land, soon we'll be free, a blot and mixture. Seeds planted by our forefathers' hands. A mass of promises begins to rupture, like the pockets of the New World kings, like swollen stomachs in Appalachia, like the priest that fucked you as he whispered holy things. A mass of tears now, transformed to weapons, sharpened on suffering and woven into slings. Hope lies in the rubble of this rich fortress, taking today what tomorrow never brings. Ain't it funny how the factory's doors close around the time that the school doors close, around the time that the jaws of the jail cells open up to greet you, like the Reaper.
Very, very good.
I like how I do Rage Against the Machine.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I like
I
that.
do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
Well, I guess I'm done. Say goodbye, Geanette.
Goodbye. We'll show you a finished result.
Yeah. Will we? Well, should I just keep it rolling?
You can be wrong.
Okay.
Because we can
We can always.
clip.
How is it?
Clip.
Oh.
It's, I'm doing this.
You're
and
doing
this.
that.
Oh, it's interesting, to say the least.
I can think of more stuff, I
Yeah,
guess.
of course you can. This is a good practicing for you.
Yeah, it's practice.
Yeah, it's practice. It's practice. Yeah.
I started memorizing the Jabberwocky,
That's right. You said that. You did.
but I'm halfway through memorizing it, and then I stopped like months ago.
Mm-hmm.
But 'twas brillig and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borogoves and the momraths outgrabe. Beware the Jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jubjub bird and shun the frumious Bandersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand. Long time the manxome foe he sought. Then rested he by the tum-tum tree and stood a while in thought. And then I don't know it, but it's like, and as in uffish thought he stood. The Jabberwock came something through the Tolgi wood and burbled as it came. And then something like the blade goes snicker snack. And with its head he went galumping back. And then it's something like either the parental unit who warned him against the Jabberwock at the beginning. It's like, and hast thou slain the Jabberwock, my boy, or my son? Oh, come here, my bolsome boy, or some nonsense word. And then he's like, Calloo, Calais, oh, fraptious stay. And then it goes back to the beginning. And then, except nothing's capitalized.
Okay.
Like originally, all the creatures were capitalized,
Right.
but in the last stanza they're not.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm going to memorize that.
Yeah, you should. It sounds good.
And I'm going to go. But I do not wish to go among mad people. Oh, you can't help that. You see, everyone's mad here. You're mad. I'm mad. How do you know I'm mad? Oh, you must be, or you wouldn't have come here. And then I was going to do... I was gonna do Tweedledee and Tweedledum at the next part, but I don't remember like what the quote was, so I'll skip it. And then it was how doth the little crocodile improve his shining tail, and pour the waters of the Nile over every golden scale? How cheerfully he seems to grin, how neatly spreads his claws, and welcomes little fishes in with gently smiling jaws.
Yeah.
You stay a while, we might have a battle. I'll play button, button. Who's got the button? Another recitation. The Jabberwocky by Lewis Carroll. And then I was going to do the Jabberwocky. Mm-hmm. And then at the end I was going to say, 'Twas brillig and the slithy toes did gyre and gimble in the wave. But you may have noticed that I'm not all there myself. Something like that for the Cheshire Cat at the end to wrap it up.
Right.
He's not all there because he can disappear.
He's not all there.
Did you shave my unibrow? I was proud of that
you
thing.
You had like 2 long hairs.
I was proud of that thing.
Okay, go.
I'm full of shit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Maybe we should stop.
Well, you know what you do? Turn it around.
Mm-hmm.
And press pause.
And you press pause. Roosevelt After Inauguration by William S. Burroughs. Since you all asked for Roosevelt after inauguration, I'll perform it. Immediately after inauguration, Roosevelt appeared on the White House balcony, dressed in the purple robes of a Roman emperor and walking a blind, toothless lion on a gold chain. Hogg called his constituents to come and get their appointments. If I could whistle, I would. The constituents rushed up, grunting and squealing like the hogs they were. Men who'd gone gray and toothless in faithful service of their country were summarily dismissed in the grossest of terms, like, "You're fired, you old fuck, get your piles out of here," in many cases thrown bodily from their offices. Hoodlums and riffraff of the lowest caliber filled the highest offices of the land.
Yes, that's right. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. I forgot anyway. When the Supreme Court attempted to overturn some of the legislation perpetrated by this vile rout, Roosevelt forced that august body, one after another, upon threat of immediate reduction in rank to congressional lavatory attendance, to submit to intercourse with a purple-ass baboon, as Roosevelt and his strumpet wife and the veteran brown-nose, Harry Hopkins, smoking a communal hookah of hashish, watched the amenable spectacle with cackles of obscene laughter. Justice Blackstaff succumbed to a rectal hemorrhage on the spot. Roosevelt just laughed and said coarsely, "Plenty more where that came from," causing Hopkins to roll on the floor in sycophantic convulsions, saying over and over again, "You're killing me, Chief, you're killing me." Roosevelt then appointed the baboon to replace Justice Blackstaff, deceased. So thenceforth the proceedings of the court were carried on with the screeching simian, pissing and shitting and masturbating upon the table, and not infrequently leaping on one of the justices and tearing him to shreds. "He's entering a vote of dissent," Roosevelt would say with an evil chuckle. The vacancies thus created were invariably filled by simians, so that in the course of time the Supreme Court came to consist of 9 purple-ass baboons, and Roosevelt, claiming to be the only one to interpret their decisions, thus gain control of the highest tribunal in the land.
That's so cool.
What, the haircut?
Yes. Sorry.
It's okay. Thus gained control of the highest tribunal in the land. Roosevelt then gave himself over to such vile and unrestrained conduct as is shameful to speak of. He instituted a series of contests designed to promulgate the lowest acts and instincts of which the human species is capable. There was the most unsavory act contest, the cheapest trick contest, molest a child week, turn in your best friend week's professional stool pigeons disqualified, and the most coveted title of all-around vilest man of the year.
Oh, there you go.
Roosevelt was so consumed with hatred for the species as it was that he wished it degraded beyond all recognition. I'll make those cocksuckers glad to mutate, he would say, staring off into space, pardon me, as though seeking new frontiers of depravity. So let us all scan the horizons in search of new frontiers of depravity. After all, this is the space age, and we're here to go. You know, it's often occurred to me that this planet might be a reasonably nice place to, I can't remember the quote, I'm sorry. might be a reasonable place to live if everyone could just mind his own business.
All right.
But a wise old black faggot once turned and said to me, "Some people are shits, darling." I was never able to forget it. I love that quote. I was never able to forget it. Some people are shits, darling.
I think you said Darwin.
Oh, darling. Like they're in bed and he turns to him. Some people are shits, darling.
A black faggot
turns to him in bed and says, "Some people are shits, darling." And then he laughs and in the recording and he goes, "I was never able to forget it." Right. Feels good.
It's because it's so cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's super cool. Yeah. I'm not done yet, though. You're going to want it off of your neck, but...
right.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's just...
I'll pause it again.
Yes, but it's going to be... So, but yeah, and then, like I said, but you're probably going to be like, "Oh, please cut this fucking shit off." But if you do what I'm saying, you might even go, "Okay, take a little bit more off. Take a little bit more off. Take a little bit more off." And,
we'll see.
And it could look cool.
I think it'll look.
I think you with more curls on top, heavier on top, like to the side, a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially, with the, like, so cool.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, but I kind of did you almost like a punk rock kind of mullet a little bit, but it's not a mullet. It kind of almost looks like not a duck's ass, but
a duck's ass. What's that?
Explain it.
Oh, I can picture it. I guess.
Like how feathers kind of go.
Yeah, they kind of go in. Yeah.
But then you've got like it's just.
Is that what it's actually called? A duck's ass?
Yeah, a DA.
A DA.
Yeah, if you look it up. I mean, if you took your phone and looked up a DA, that's what a DA is. It's called a duck's ass.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's actually an actual haircut. Like you could go to a barber and ask for a DA, and that's what the back of the haircut would look like. But I mean, like I said, I'm using a razor. This is a Paul Sebastian razor comb.
Nice.
Yeah, so, I mean, and because you have curls, it's really easy to use, and it texturizes your hair and lets your curls do, like right now I have your hair in a French twist.
Mm-hmm. Here, see, we're using her phone. I can't pause on my phone
I'm
continue a video.
Look, you have a French twist. You look like, who did,
I'm jealous.
What did his name, Williams, Robin Williams play?
What?
The woman.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Ooh, yeah, you've got a nice little French twist going.
Oh, there you go.
Hello. Yeah, I'm doing a little. Hello. Yeah, you could actually put your hair in a little French twist. Anyways, there you go. But no.
I must look like a yeti in this get-up.
but that's pretty sweet. But like because I wanted to leave it longer, because we can modify it. you know, because I hate it when people just cut it all off, and it's like, why? You can have fun with it, you know, especially if like that's why I was so happy that like you let it grow, you know, because I was like, oh, how cool, because then we can, you know, go from, you know, a little bit longer to you know, shorter and then shorter and then shorter, and see, you know, where you like it. And because I don't want to take off, I want you to kind of be top heavy curl.
Huh.
And you know,
Okay, well,
and
you're the expert.
Because I think what you really don't like is the heat on your neck.
Yeah, I don't.
Right? Okay. But right now we're just
I
gonna
don't mind the long, but I don't like the heat
yes,
on my neck.
yes. But right now we're gonna have fun with this. Like when I do the color a little bit.
You're gonna do color?
Not right now.
Oh. Yeah.
But yes, but you're gonna see that and you're gonna be like, oh my god, it looks so fucking cool. Yeah. But like I said, with the curls, like, I mean, and when I say color, I mean like a piece, and I don't mean like chunk. I mean like like strand.
Okay.
And when I say strand, I mean like hair.
Right.
You know? I mean like the sun naturally hit you. Like you like you went to Mexico for a week. You know? Yeah. Yeah.
Don't forget your prophylactics. Sizes large, medium, and Caucasian.
Okay, so do you know any Menken?
Did you ever see, do I know what?
Any Menken?
Menken?
Yes. H.L. Menken?
No.
Yeah.
Who is that?
You would like him. Because of, yeah.
Who's H.L. Mencken? Well, real quick, I was quoting,
You would like him. His famous thing is it's called the burlesques, but it's not what you think it is. He was a reporter, I don't want to say.
I know the name, and I should.
H.L. Mencken. He's a fucking misogynist fucking dick. But,
oh.
Yes, but yeah, he thinks that women are useless.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, Keith likes them.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he still alive? Who is this guy?
Oh, no. He was from back in the day.
Is he
is Google on?
Hey, Google. Who's H.L. Mencken?
According to Wikipedia, Henry Louis Mencken was an American journalist, essayist, satirist, cultural critic, and scholar of American English. He commented widely on the social scene, literature, music, prominent politicians, and contemporary movements. His satirical reporting on the Scopes trial, which he dubbed the Monkey Trial, also gained him attention.